A lot of techs fail this simple question. What is the refrigeration cycle? They're not asking you to tell them the four main items or four main components on the refrigeration cycle. They know you know that. They want to know if you truly understand how the system works. They want to know if you know relationship between pressure and temperature. They want to know if you can tell what causes high suction pressure or high discharge pressure. They want to know if you know what the liquid line is. They want to know if you know what a suction line is, where the discharge line is. They want to know if you can tell what will happen if the condenser is dirty. If the condenser fan is not working, if the evaporator fan is not working, what's going to happen? They want to know if you can tell where you can install a receiver, what's inside of the receiver, what can go inside of the receiver. Can you put gas inside of the receiver? You should be able to confidently explain in detail these questions. For example, I will tell you some other things interviewers will ask you, and you should be able to confidently explain. What happens when a side glass is flashing on a refrigeration cycle? Do you add gas? Do you remove gas? Is the system short? Not necessarily. I will tell you 99 or 95% techs out there, once they see a flashing side glass, they will add gas. And that's a problem. Because most of the time, it's not a gas problem. I will tell you 2 out of many reasons why a side glass will flash. The main and important reason is because you have non-condensable element in your gas. If you have air, if you have humidity in your gas, water or whatever the element is, non-condensable element in your gas, it will cause the side glass to be flashing. How are you going to determine that? Your gauges will tell you. If you have anything but refrigerant in your system, your head pressure or your discharge pressure will be high, and therefore your side glass will be flashing. A second reason why your side glass will be flashing, if you have a problem at the evaporator coil. A couple things can happen at your evaporator coil. You can have a restriction. You can have poor or no airflow. You can have a leak at your evaporator coil. If you have any of those problems, what's going to happen at the coil? It's going to be flooding with liquid, and therefore you will be short on gas at the condenser. So you're not short on gas. You can't add more gas. Adding more gas is never going to fix the problem. It's going to create more problems. So that's one very important question that interviewers will ask you. And if you can confidently answer this, you will definitely get the job.